viewers, and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hobbits, and today we're looking at yet another beer from Italy. One of the beers sent to me from Birra del Borgo by Leonardo Di Vincenzo, so thanks to you, Leonardo. This is like the brewery's flagship beer. This is the Re-Ale, or Re-Ale, which is an American Pale Ale. It's in a big 750 bottle. It's on 6.4% alcohol. They also have an extra version, which is just double malts, double hops, which is an IPA, essentially. And it's also an American version of the IPA. It says here, La Prima Origin Ale. But it's like the flagship beer, one of the first beer the brewery brewed. And it says here in the pamphlet that he sent, which is in English, because the labels on the beer is, of course, in Italian. It says, the original, my first love. The aromas of mandarin and grapefruit, given by hops utilized, make it intriguing and explosive. The caramel and delicate roasted flavors give it a great balance. I recommend it accompanied by aged cheeses, spelt-based soups, or richly spiced first courses. And it says actually it's best at around 12 to 14 degrees, so we'll have to let it warm up a little after having the first couple of sips. But I don't really know why it says that, because you can usually drink American Pale Ales and IPA at a lot lower temperatures. But yeah, let's get it cracked here. One thing I don't like too much about these Birra del Borgo beers is the fact that the caps are very difficult to get off. And again, there's this funny sterile seal on the back of the cap, as it said with the other Birra del Borgo beer, the what was it called? Enkia. Hopefully this is better, because the Enkia was kind of disappointing, but it was solid. But let's check out this American Pale Ale. That's pretty dark for an American Pale Ale. Almost looks like an IPA when poured. Spritz it here. And just with the Enkia, you just can't see through this. It's a lovely orange, copper kind of color. It looks a lot like a West Coast IPA, actually, from the States. Head, almost 3 fingers, almost beige, like an off-white eggshell colored head. It looks really, really nice. So let's check out the aroma on this American Pale Ale from Italy. Yeah, that smells a lot like an American Pale Ale. It almost smells like a small IPA. I get a lot of grapefruit notes in there, like a chalky kind of sensation you get in some of these, like a dry hopped IPAs. Yeah, the mandarin is definitely there too. We talked of maybe like a tangerine. But in general, it's citrus fruits along with the grapefruit. A little bit more of the sweeter citrus fruits as well, like an orange. It smells a lot like a West Coast IPA for sure, or a pale ale. Somewhat of a sweet malty backbone to it, slight caramel maltiness in there, but it's not too much. It's mostly hop this beer is dominated by. So let's dig in, see what this is about. That's pretty good. Much more malt forward than the aroma indicated, actually. So it actually tastes more like an American Pale Ale, but smells more like a small IPA. I mean, the flavor on it, it's got the citrus. It's very sweet. So far, the beers from Birra del Borgo has been quite sweet, actually. Even though this is only the second one. I get still some of the sweeter citrus fruits in there. Not overly bitter. It's actually nicely balanced between hops and malt. The body on it, I'd say it's a medium, dry mouthfeel, like all your average American Pale Ales. Flavor in there, as I just said, you got some of the grapefruit, more of the sweeter citrus fruits, not just like a grapefruity flavor. It's like the orange, maybe tangerine, mandarin. It does have more of a malt complexity to it than some other American Pale Ales. It's pretty well balanced. You get some of that sweet malty character, a slight amount of breadiness, and along with the caramel malt. Solid brew for sure. Not the best American Pale Ale I've had, but pretty nice attempt, especially for an Italian. Rating-wise for this Re-Ale by Birra del Borgo, American Pale Ale, I'm landing on an 80, a solid 80 out of 100. It's a good beer. It's really good beer, actually, but it's not really mind-blowing as some of the American, like, West Coast. I shouldn't say West Coast IPA, because it is an American Pale Ale, so let's say some of the American APAs. Like, for example, Founder's Dry Hop Pale Ale, which is great. Still good. I mean, 80 is a good grade. So, yeah, guys, solid beer from Birra del Borgo. If the others I've got left are anything like this, they should be really good. Let me know what you think of it if you've had it. If you've had it, yeah. Maybe you thought it was horrible, or maybe you thought it wasn't hoppy enough, or whatever. I mean, I got a pretty fresh bottle here directly from the brewery, so I'm guessing this is as fresh as it gets. So yeah, guys. Yeah, first of all, thanks to Leonardo for sending the beer, and yeah, as always, remember to comment, subscribe, let me know what you think of the reviews, and check out my Facebook fan page, Twitter, all that stuff, and I'm going to say cheers, and I want to see you in another beer review.